So Vlad said he saw my new school versus old school jiu-jitsu.
Oh my God! So listen, it was a sore topic. Like it's a topic that has been discussed many times over. I was a participant, and I'm actually quite goddamn tired of this topic. So I come to Ellis's retreat, and I see this gentleman called Rick, and I'm like, I think I must know him. I've seen him somewhere, and I cannot recall until Alex mentioned his YouTube channel, and then I put one and one together. So I recommend that what's the name of the channel?
Art of Skill.
Art of Skill by Rick. Great channel. All right, guys. I have zero monetary incentive to push it. I just enjoyed it, and I think you can benefit from watching it. There's some good insight on that video. New school BJJ versus old school BJJ.
Gonna go down, grab my wrist, and look how I grab here. And now I want to swim down, just like so, grabbing my wrist. So I don't go to it right away, right? I just don't get on the yoke and go butterfly grip, because this doesn't generate pressure. So instead, I have this hand, and you don't have to do this. I'm just trying to show that it's gonna be palm facing your opponent, grip down, grabbing your watch. And now this is where I generate pressure.
That turn, that's what cranks it up.
Exactly. Watch how my left thumb is going to go towards my right wrist here, and now I have the finish. Oh, there's no space for him to heel slip. Okay, move. No. Okay.
Sometimes intuitively you lock up the other way.
The wrong way?
The wrong way. And now it's even easier. You see what I'm saying? Thumb should be looking towards you. That way it's a natural wedge. I still can slip it, but it's going to be much harder to slip as opposed to if his hand was like this, completely reversed.
Yes. And then I'll circle in. Notice that my elbow and my shoulder are still aligned. I'll adjust his foot so I get perfect position. He made 3 adjustments right there alone, just in getting his foot in here, okay? Stop, block the knee, okay? And now I can look at the wristwatch. That's legitimate. Problems that are going to happen is if his leg is pinned straight, if I'm low on his leg, or if I'm too deep. Sometimes people are too deep here, and there's no actual clamp on the leg. They stomp their foot past their opponent's waistline, and they turn that knee in, but that knee is not, his knee is not controlled. So make sure your foot is at, your heel is at his waistline, okay? I get that perfect grip here, flare my knee in. All right, on 3, 1, 2, 3.
just got done with some amazing training with Vlad Koulikov and Mike Palladino. They showed outside ashi and inside ashi, both controlling the position and finishing details on the inside and outside heel hook. Some really great details, driving with your hips, pinching with your knees, really good new school jiu-jitsu. So I learned some things, and I'm looking forward to bringing you guys more of this stuff because it's amazing.
So sometimes, for whatever reason, right, I have like a decent bite in terms of like it's tight, but maybe he was able to tuck his chin in. Maybe he's a wrestler and he's been bridging all his life and I just cannot break his neck, right? So right here. In which case, we can sweep him. And there's two ways to sweep, right? And I learned it a bit before Hinder, right? Number one, I will place, so this leg was here, I will place it here, so now I have a power source. As I push with this leg, right, I will kick this one. Kind of like this. Or, I'll do what they call in Grappler head chancery. And what it is even simpler. So for as long as my grip is tight, which I will kick my leg through, I'm good here. I don't want to end up on this side, right? Yes. But if I'm on this side, I'm all safe. And all I do, I just slowly walk away from him, right? Watch. I have the nice grip, I walk away, and he'll go by himself. And in which case now, my next step, I'll do a back roll, boom, and watch it. It's a common mistake, people let go and trying to base up. Guillotine and belly down ankle lock have absolutely identical mechanics, right? So by the time I hand it up with a back roll, what I want to do, I want to be in a tripod position, my forehead down and both knees. Sometimes I get my grapes in and I want to drop my hips. So I don't lift my partner. I'm actually melting my crotch into the mat or actually into his belly. There we go. We're golden, guys. Very pretty simple. 1, 2, 3. Close guard, shallow grip, boom, shrimp out. The further the better. Stuff it in, left grabs right, glue myself, opposed to snapping back, clear my leg, try to strangle, that didn't work. We swept the guy, we tried to roll back, he blocked us. Yes, chin strap and this. Remember, he can roll this way all he wants. The safe roll is this way. Try to, no way, you know what I'm saying? Candlestick, bite. As I'm dropping, I'm letting go of his chin. Pinky up, like a gentleman, and squeeze.
Igor, you're trapped behind both of the arms, right?
It's okay.
You got trapped behind both.
Yes! Overbite. Some 80s, but yeah, you love it, you know how to work. Now you know everything about that.
I love that wrestler's cradle from Kesa. That reverse cradle.
Watch the first one, right? His hands are linked. Under, make sure to bend 90 degrees, elbow to ear. Hit that, right? He straightens it out. I rock over, collect the leg, squeeze like this. He kicks the leg out, keep it straight. I go in my armpit, not over, in my armpit. Oh, modified Ezekiel. Strangle him, I release the pressure, block my elbow. Now I cannot drop it. Oh, I regrab, go back here, straight arm bar. Sometimes if pinky touches the floor, motion is exhausted, I'll just leave that leg to finish the arm bar. The way to beat it is to bend the arm. As he bends it, I go to my sickle submission. By grace of God, he limps out. I stop across to kata jime or kata gatami. Right, he enters the phone to defend. I steamroll, live toes versus laces down, steamroll, hook, drop him. So I have a claw, stops him going that way, and my knee stops him bailing the other way. Sneak my arm, step over, and I don't hop like this, because not everybody can do it. I'll just tuck, sit tight, knee up, right back to here. So 7 move flow drill.
Nice.
Want to see it again?
Beautiful.
One more time. So first, like a little Kimura variation, right? Under, elbow to ear, boom. Then whatever you want to call it, boom. He straightens out, reverse cradle. In my armpit, not on top of his jaw. Modified Ezekiel, and I lean my weight forward. He taps, blocks my elbow. That's for grabs, straight arm bar. He bends to bend it, to defend it. Bent arm lock, he limps out. Arm triangle, he defends. Steamroll, drop him in position. Arm through. Sit. Back to him. Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117,
Got our second training session in for the day. Vlad Koulikov taught some front headlocks, guillotines, guillotine counters, some really cool gripping details. So worth it. This has been so amazing. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this content. I'm going to get showered up and I'm probably going to hit the hot tub because 2 sessions a day for an old guy like me, and the body's definitely feeling it, and I've got 4 more days to go, but it's going to be so worth it.